one of the new spelling tracks of her new album, Portrait of My Heart. I was just telling Bailey before we started, me and Jared going to go see her at Lincoln Hall. It's sometime, I think it's next week, maybe next week or the week after, something like that.
True.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I fuck with the album hard because she usually don't really even sound like that. She usually make like freaky electronic music.
Where's she from?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, I thought maybe local.
No, she's not local. Okay. She from California, from Sacramento.
Of course.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, she fired though. I seen her at Pitchfork one year. But like I said, it was more like electronic, folky type of music for real.
I can see that out of her too.
This shit, she came with her. Jermaine was like, "You heard the new spelling?" I turned that bitch. I'm like, she had no business going this hard. She owed that for real. Oh, I didn't even do no intro. It's your boy Saint Egg Tutter, aka Perry the Smoker, sitting here with Bailey from the North. And this is another edition of the Face Value Podcast. She said episode 296.
Still don't fuck it up. So 96. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. We still trying, like I said, like Bailey said, we still trying to get used. We got used to the new setup. We got these new mic stands.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how to sit where I don't look all awkward.
Sound good, though.
I feel like I'm at an interview right now. Like, oh.
Sound good, though. And like, low-key, we been had these mic stands. I don't know why we ain't use them.
We didn't have the right setup for
Yeah, we had that table before.
We needed to have the table.
I'm feeling, I feel way more free. Yeah. Evan in the building, of course, producing like he do. So how was your week, B?
My week was fucking regular, man. Just after moving blues.
Yeah.
The after moving blues, you know how to close that door.
After moving blues.
Well,
I thought it was happy. I thought it was.
You know, it's like that awkward little moment, right? Like I closed that door for the last time.
Oh, the last crib.
And like, you know, and then it's like the blues because like you all of a sudden you need all this shit. And you know, like realistically you can't get all of it at once. Like
little by little.
Right when you get into the crib, you're like, I have a list of like 10 things I need. And you like want them tomorrow to finish moving in, you know, like in your head. And like it just be that weird in between. I'm just like, damn.
You just gotta be patient. You see me. I'm 2 years in. I still ain't still ain't painted a thing.
I mean, I feel you. Painting, I feel like is yeah.
I just got a bed. Yeah, shout out Bailey gave me a bed frame. I'm no longer a dry, dirty nigga. Cause I heard girls be judging niggas. They say when you ain't got no bed frame, they judge you.
I mean, yeah, because niggas will judge a female 100%. If she doesn't have a bed frame, I definitely, yeah.
I've been sleeping on mattresses on the floor for 2 years.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro, because I feel like a lot of people probably have a situation set up just like that. Like, niggas will just have like a carpeted situation, and it'll be something like that. You know, they just don't talk about it, or they just don't take no pictures in their room. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people usually don't type shit because it's like weird. And if you have a box spring or something, a lot of times niggas be riding that.
Yeah, just ride the box. I ain't just got no
riding the
box
box spring and then just having the mattress.
And like they really got me because when I first got my bed, I was like, I want one of them low beds. I don't want no box spring. I should have got a box spring just like my mama told me to get for real. Then I wouldn't be sitting low on. Like now I've been, like I said, I just been right on the flow on my shit for real. Like I had girls coming over. I was like, look, I have a bed. Like I had a bed. But no, yeah. So like when I moved in, my everywhere in my crib is hardwood, but my floors in my bedroom was carpet and they was nasty. And I was like, I ain't sleeping on this nasty floor. It was literally like a one clean square where his bed was at. And the rest was dirty. You look like cat piss stains, all sort of shit on the. I took that shit up the day I moved in. Went in with a razor and cut that shit up for real. Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to put my bed up until I get my flow done. And then it turned into, and then it went so long that I had lost, I don't know why I put the screws for the bed frame at, because it's been so long since I moved, I can't find them bitches.
For sure. So then it's completely useless.
Yeah, it did. And then my slats didn't really fit on the bed frame that I had because it was supposed to have a box spring. And I was like, I could just use the slats from my old bed and not get a box spring. And then they didn't fit, so I had to get them cut. That was a whole lot of shit. But now Bailey gifted me a new bed. Back in beds. I'm gonna have my shoes under that shit.
I'm happy to help, bro. I didn't even think about it for real, but it's nice when you move and then it's like the awkward, fucked up, annoying thing like a bed frame that we didn't need because we got a new one. And then be able to, of course, give it to you for sure. Because like what? We were definitely going to throw that shit out. Like what? We already were going to upgrade. We were going to put that shit by the garbage. But, and it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, but it feels better to be able to give it. To give it to you, to, you know, so that you have it. So, like, you know, it serves its purpose still. So.
I appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you. Yeah, we finished moving everything out the old crib. Like that, I had a relationship with that old crib before y'all even moved in there. Because you've been in there for about 8 years.
Hell yeah.
And before you moved in there, Julian and them was up in there for real.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, it has been a long time, but shit, I ain't gonna miss it.
Yeah,
it ain't like it was state of the art.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like that weird in between where I knew I just closed it and like it's gonna be different now, and like the thing that I have to get more things to make it feel like whatever in my head, but like it's fine. If you guys ever Google the fucking address, Opal is in the fucking Google picture, and I fucking love that. Like if you look at the address, she's literally sitting in the window, and I love that. Like it'll always. Until they update the pictures, she'll be in that window. So
yeah, yo, yeah, but like it take a minute to get everything you need. I think the first thing that I got when I moved in, I had to get like a line. You get the cabinet liners and shit.
Yeah,
got those. I got a new toilet seat.
Facts. I want to get new toilet seats.
Yeah,
you don't gotta talk all this.
But no, I mean, you go and spend like $200-$300 in there. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. A couple months go by, spend another $200-$300. A couple months go by, spend another $200-$300. That's how I go for it. Like I said, I'm still building for real. I still ain't got no. I'm trying to put a shelf under my TV. My TV, you know what I'm saying? Cause my shit just sitting there on the wall with nothing in front of it. I need more stuff. I need a little bit more storage. I'm trying to do my studio section. Get my studio section right because I'm planning on getting a DJ set up and getting that MPC over there too. So I want to get a new desk. Hella shit. I'm gonna get my kitchen done. I could talk about it this whole episode, all the shit I was trying to get done in my crib for real. Closet. I'm trying to get the California closet.
What's the California closet?
That's when they come in. That's the company when they come in and they like look at your shit. They be like, all right, we're gonna put shelves right here. We're gonna put the hangers here. We're gonna have the little drawers here. You know what I'm saying? Custom closet.
Wow. Bougie.
I mean, it costs a lot, but I mean, you like I said, you do a little. But every year, you wouldn't want to try to do one thing. That's what my mom always tell me. Every year, you try to do one thing.
I feel that.
This year, I'm trying to get my floors. Yeah. Next year, I'm gonna start doing the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Every year, try to do one thing.
I feel that, but I be on some other shit. Every year, we trying to do one thing outside. Try and do shit type shit.
I was trying to go see Sinners this weekend. I still ain't seen it, yo. Everybody bailed on me the last minute. Jamal was supposed to come. Kel was supposed to come Tuesday. Because I can only see movies on Tuesday because I'm broke.
Get that little discount. Is it like that everywhere in the world? Is that
so.
universal?
I think so. Tuesday is a cheap movie day. It's just like free chicken. I mean, cheap chicken day on Tuesday. 2-piece Tuesday. Yeah, it's at Jewel. It's everywhere. Jewel, Popeyes, like Tuesday is chicken day. 2-piece
I wonder
Tuesday,
if that's everywhere. That's fucking
chicken
hilarious.
day, Taco Tuesday. Some things that you It's Chicken Tuesday at Jewel.
It's chicken Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, chicken. I know whole.
They do like whole birds and shit, or 8-piece grilled or fried for like $5 or something on Monday, and then Tuesday's actually cheap tender day.
Oh, true.
Tuesday tender.
Yeah, true. Cause I know Whole Foods do the $5 rotisserie on Tuesday, and you know Popeye the 2-piece Tuesday.
Yeah, Popeyes.
But movies, I was trying to see Sinners because I watched. Well, one, I didn't know what the movie was about. And then motherfuckers kept telling me what it's about. And I was like, I was trying to find the trailer. I was like, I can't see no trailer. Then I finally saw it and I was like, oh, okay. Little vampire joint. Like, you know, I love a vampire joint. But I was listening to Ryan Coogler. He was on Sway. I was driving. He was on there. And he was talking about how the movie is like set in like right post after the slaves that got freed. So like niggas was free, but they was still working as sharecroppers on the same land. So you doing the same job, but instead of getting paid, you really just paying your rent to stay in the same lounge shit you was paying in before. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, around those days in like the early 1900s, he was like, niggas was still sharecropping and like jukeboxes and shit that start coming out. So he was like, after niggas have been working in the fields all day, they want to go outside and like now music, you could play music out places and shit. So everybody gather around the jukebox and like mind you, this in the early 1910s, 20s. So alcohol illegal was doing prohibition. Mm-hmm. So it's like those was the first places that niggas would gather and like be loud, listen to music and have liquor and shit. And then have to wake up and go to church. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was super religious. So that's where like the vampire religion shit come in and shit. But he was talking about how low key, that's how club culture began for real. Like them was the first clubs. That's why strip clubs and burlesque clubs and shit, how they started coming out for real in the South for black people and shit. And that evolved into what we got now when... You know what I'm saying? So like, I thought that was interesting. I was like, I kind of want to see that because and he was also talking about it's a lot about the blues for real, and like African music. Because when you were saying that you heard it was singing in it, I'm like, I don't think it's not no musical. I think it's just based around like music and gathering and like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. It's still just they're gonna be singing, and sometimes that's just too cringy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they will be singing.
But no one can give me a solid answer because I also asked this, and the comments were like back and forth. So there was singing. Like people were saying once it starts getting going, like there's a song every few. So you know what I'm saying?
I don't know because I ain't singing.
Yeah, me
but
neither.
I don't think that they singing.
I'm not paying no money to watch anybody sing anything.
I don't think that it's
about anything
singing within the plot. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't
it's giving that it. Wait, so the last person just said that the singing has to do with conjuring and stuff, and because
it's probably on some voodoo.
Well,
shit.
yeah, but they're like that's like the premise. So they were like, I kind of guess maybe it could be because
like some voodoo.
Well, because if it's about that, then there would be several songs.
Yeah,
so
like, but I don't think it's like them singing like. Now I'm finna go outside and you know what I'm saying? Within the story, I think niggas is just performing like they at the club, they at the spot, and niggas is singing the blues at the spot. It just happens to be part of the
giving like Idlewild and like I didn't.
No, hell no.
That's at the club. Was that not at the club?
But they was like talking.
Niggas not fucking dancing
But they was like talking in the. It was like Idlewild was a musical, wasn't it?
But that's what I mean, okay, I know that's like the dramatic part, but like, I feel like what you just described sounded so close to that, and it probably has less singing in it. All I'm saying is like, I don't really want to pay for something like that because I wouldn't want to feel that way. Like I'll wait till it's on
We all know how you feel about musicals, but
musicals on purpose.
But I think it's just gonna more or less be somebody singing during the scene, and it's a scene of somebody performing singing. I don't think the main character just gonna bust out his song.
That's what I'm saying. I even said, I was like, if they break out into song, that's a fucking musical. If motherfuckers is tying their shoe and then they close the door to go outside, start singing a song. Or even if the song is like in the background and all of a sudden they sing a part, that's fucking cringy.
I think it's more like on some. Let me try to think of a music movie. Like A Star Is Born or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's based around music, but like them niggas, it's gonna be dialogue. It's gonna be regular dialogue. It ain't gonna be dialogue through song.
Fair enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because what you just described, bro, was giving very much that.
The whole world, man, that shit. You know.
And the only reason why I even really fucked with that is because I really do love Outkast. And I love Andre 3000 and Big Boy as people. And it was just like, you like kind of had to see that shit. I can't keep watching that movie. I haven't revisited that movie because
I mean,
it's so musical though.
I don't know. It's fire for real. Though. I remember when it came out, I was like, I thought these niggas was thugs. These niggas is
they're 1920s.
Oh, that's some circus shit.
Yeah, see, they're like, yeah, here's my Tommy gun. Yeah,
that shit was like some Barnum and Bailey. That was like some Soul Circus, like remember the Soul Circus? Oh my god!
Wow,
hey,
it unlocks memory.
Shout out to the Soul Circus. I remember my mama boyfriend at the time would always be like, we gonna take Perry to the circus. I'd be like, yeah, I think we go to Ringling Brothers. They'd be like, no, we gonna go to the Soul Circus. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to the Soul Circus.
The way you just looked off and blinked.
Yeah, I want to go to the regular circus.
Can I go to the regular John? My mom
been to the circus?
My mom was not. She was not a circus person. We don't believe in abusing.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
but I want to say, and I might be wrong. The Soul Circus, I think it was just people.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't think they had animals and shit.
And that's amazing.
Yeah, they definitely canceled the circus, man.
And they just had to I definitely probably went with like my grandma, but I just know that was a thing my mom was like not about, and it was always because like they treat the animals horribly and stuff.
They got the animals on tour and shit.
Yeah, and like just
an elephant. How you transfer an elephant from city
in a fucking truck?
Now thinking about it, like how you because they've been having circuses since the 1920s and 30s. How was they transporting animals from state to state? Elephants and shit.
So this one says that even after it says that they dropped the Animal Act. So I guess that they did have Animal Acts.
Oh, the Soul Circus.
Yes.
Low key, but I know it's wrong, but I think it could be one elephant that could go. I think we could spare one elephant for the circus. I might be bogus. Like a domesticated elephant. Can you domesticate?
But then you still have to he has to run shows, and it's still an animal. So you have to force that animal to work.
But that's the thing though. We'll be missing out on too much good shit for real. It's too much good shit. Like the dolphins, like that means you got to cancel the dolphins then at the shed.
Well, yeah, the SeaWorld, all of that. You don't know how it is at the shed.
I used to love.
Respectfully, I think that there's something with museums and stuff like that there might be. But SeaWorld is
now
different.
Because that's more for that's not for profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
But I think SeaWorld is
definitely for profit.
Yeah.
SeaWorld is definitely for profit.
Yeah.
For real.
If they would do circus that was for nonprofit, then they could probably get something. You know what I'm saying?
Something done.
If you're just entertaining and doing fun things with the animals for the children, not having them do elephants on balls and shit, bro. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, because I guess the quail are what do they study? I think they study the animals there, don't they?
I want to say that.
I want to say they
in my head. I want to think that marine biologists are the people that wear the wetsuits and feed them.
Yeah,
and report back.
Because the dolphins was fun. I used to love the dolphins when I was a kid. They make you pay extra. I haven't seen the dolphins in a long time because when I was in my 20s, I was broke. And every time I go to the shed, it'd be on free day. And they'd be like, y'all don't get the dolphins or the penguins. And
what? Me and Evan went to the shed and we definitely saw the dolphins.
Y'all saw the dolphin show?
It wasn't the show.
That's what I was saying.
But they're swimming. but they're swimming around and they be hopping up all the time.
A dolphin come up and shit.
No, they were hopping out the water.
I want to see them jump out the water.
Look, they're animals. Dolphins are naturally playful. So they were playing with each other and they were chasing each other and jumping out of the water. And that was enough for me. Oh, they're not doing somersaults and shit and jumping through hula hoops and shit. Rings of fire and shit.
They ain't put no fire. Oh, let's see those niggas flip and shit for real.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'll take my nieces up though.
I feel you. Yeah, it was definitely a time and place until reality hit. Yeah, I feel like I love the concept of all of that when I was younger, but
they finna defund all that shit. That shit finna be over with. The nigga Trumpito said no more shit, no more free money for the scientists.
To defund PBS And NPR is fucking insane. Like, that's like a month. That's like, y'all want to talk about the devil? That's the devil at work.
This nigga
PBS, bro.
This nigga Trump then defunded PBS and NPR. I'm like, PBS was already working on little money. They was already underfunded. You could tell when you look at that shit.
I mean,
like, it don't
when
look
we
like,
were younger.
when we was younger, it was all like
That was 20 years ago.
That's the thing. When I was
30.
when I was a kid, like watching Zoom and like Arthur, I already could tell that y'all ain't got the same money that Nickelodeon got. Even back then, I knew that for real. It's not like they got hella money for real, yo.
That is very real. I was like, damn, they didn't have Chuck Taylors on Zoom. They had
them niggas asking for donations. Them niggas asking for donations and shit. Like,
yeah.
And I could tell that they just trying to be making it work for real. But like, my little nieces love Sesame Street, yo. Yeah. You finna cut the budget on Sesame Street, gang. You evil, Trump.
Yeah, it's just really sad. Like, cause these are like, and correct me if I'm wrong, they're like non-profit organizations.
They are,
right?
yeah, non-profit. They say
know
it all
what
the
I'm
time.
saying? And like, they really they fund themselves off of donations. And like, I don't really, and I might sound stupid saying this, like, understand the definition of defunding, because if you are a non-profit and you're donation based, like, you weren't getting funded, so like, how does he defund it?
Well, no,
if
they
it's
still get a good. Most of the money come from the government for real.
So he's just taking the.
Yeah.
That's so like.
He said, if y'all want it, pay for it.
Wow.
That's what he is on everything right now. That nigga Trump is on some shit like, if y'all want it, y'all pay for it. Then he trying to defund the schools. He's trying to do, but it's really. Like, I don't want to get too political, but like, it's really in the effort to privatize everything, so like companies get money for real. Like, it's like ain't gonna be like he don't like they with like the school system. He not saying people shouldn't go to school. He just saying that we not paying for it. If you want your kid to go to a good school, send them to a good school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what he talking about. Like, I personally believe that everybody should have the right to go to a good school.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
How are you?
Everybody should have the right to watch Sesame Street.
That part.
A damn right. Every baby. Cause look, Sesame Street is a show for babies for real.
Yeah.
Babies can't work. So it's a human right. I believe it's a human right for babies to watch Sesame Street, gang.
That's facts. I feel you, man. I feel
NPR.
You.
It's a right. I feel like we should be able to listen to non-biased news the way it is.
Yes, exactly.
Dry, boring news.
Yes,
not entertainment news.
Yes.
Not news that
just the facts
that the niggas that the niggas that funded your campaign made.
Yes,
I want to see news from niggas that don't fuck with none of y'all niggas, and we just gonna deliver the news. Dry.
Exactly how it is.
Just
yeah,
NPR. No emotion. Yes. I want no emotion in the news,
so that you can gain your own perspective on the information that you're hearing.
Yeah, and if I'm watching, I don't want because that's the thing. Like, he trying to blur the line of like news and entertainment for real. Like, the one thing about Trump I really hate is how hilarious this nigga is. Because like, if this was happening in another country, I would be laughing my ass.
He's literally an actor, bro.
Yeah, he trying to turn it into entertainment, and it's good. And he's really good.
He's a paid actor.
He's good at entertainment for real.
Yeah,
every day I'm like, what reality the fuck? Star. I seen a nigga. You seen him, dude that they deported. They deported some nigga unlawfully or whatever.
Yeah.
This week Trump did this interview, and Trump was like, well. He ain't got to Trump said he was a gang member. They said, how you know he was a gang member? He said he had MS-13 tatted on his knuckles. The dude was like, well, he had knuckle tattoos, but they didn't say MS-13. People were trying to say it was like a code. He had a bunch of symbols on his thing. Trump said, no, I said MS-13. They were like, no, it didn't, bro.
What the fuck?
And then the news nigga was like, well, okay, well, let's just go to the next topic. Trump was like, no, we're not going to the next topic. He said the nigga had MS-13. They was like, no, he didn't, gang. They had the little picture in the corner of his knuckles on the screen that Trump couldn't see it. It was not MS-13.
Wow.
I was like, no, this nigga is fucking hilarious. Like, I wish it wasn't happening to us. I wish it was like France or something so I could laugh. this was happening overseas, I would be laughing, bro.
I don't want anybody to be going through this nonsense, bro. It's really scary when the person we're talking about is the person that's running the government. That is a very shocking, alarming thing that we're making these jokes about these kind of antics. And this is somebody who's supposed to be taking everything very serious because of the power that they have. But alas, here we are.
You know he got the 2028 shirts on his website. And I remember telling y'all niggas this when we first started. I was like, this nigga. Oh yeah, they trying to get Stephen A. Smith, but you know, Trump got the 2020. He got the Trump 2028 shirts up now.
This is fucking crazy.
I'm like, nigga, you can't do like the nigga really try to do whatever he want to do. People jocking it, huh?
That shit happens.
Hell no. If that shit happen, I'm done for real, dude.
But see, the people who support him will buy that shit, right? And they'll be like gladly wearing it, like we're talking about the.
No, but he just letting you know he finna try to run again, even though he can't run again for real. He finna try to make it. He finna try to fuck it up, cause like this is the thing about United States, like in the like high run and shit. You can only get 2 terms. But if the country is in like war, or like turmoil or shit, there are special exceptions where somebody can run 3. There's been presidents that did 3 before. So he finna try to fuck shit up to the point that like to justify him being in there. I'm telling y'all that's what he gonna do right now. But just like you said, they try to get Stephen A. Smith to run and shit. Stephen A. Smith don't need to run for nothing for real. My mama hates Stephen A. Smith.
Buddy's ass from the sports.
Yeah. They try to get Stephen A. Smith. They said Stephen A. Smith got more for the Democrats or whatever. They said he got more. His polling numbers are higher than Kamala right now.
Wow. Niggas just be playing all day, bro.
I wish. I mean,
niggas play all.
If we was gonna
day.
bring anybody in to be president out of the sports world, I would say either Phil Jackson. I can see Phil Jackson being president, or Greg Popovich. And shout out to Greg Popovich too. I wasn't gonna say it during sports, but he kind of like leaning into it. Shout out to Greg Popovich too, man. He coach of the San Antonio Spurs. He stepped down. He had some health problems this year. He had to step down, but he been coaching them niggas for like 30 years for real. And like I be telling niggas, ain't nobody on this earth better at bringing different cultures together than Greg Popovich for real. The way the Spurs used to play, I'll talk about it later. But I'm just saying, like, them niggas was unselfish. Niggas passing the ball, like real team building. Everybody from different parts of the map. Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. Nigga can't even speak English. He said, I just passed the ball to Timmy. All right, let me stop. Oh, man. They said they bring an In-N-Out burger to Chicago. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I guess you just throw because I don't think they had nothing on the menu. French fries.
They're probably going to end up having some kind of situation, but like, I don't care. I don't like fast food is just not exciting to me, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That In-N-Out burger do hit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You'll enjoy it like once or twice, and then you'll never eat there again.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I will
it's just
eat there.
Chain restaurant.
I will eat there as much as I pass by that bitch because I said the same thing with Chick-fil-A when they first came out. Nigga, I order Chick-fil-A if I wake up hungover, it's getting ordered. Huh?
I don't think it's that good.
Chick-fil-A so fucking good, bro.
And that one right by the job.
That's the one I'll be at. That bitch is so fucking good, bro. With extra pickles on that bitch. Or like
when you trying to be on your health shit, you can't think about In-N-Out. So that's why I can't.
I'm finna fuck with that In-N-Out, man.
Can't.
I can't wait till
that
In-N-Out
shit just sound like big back activities I can no longer partake in.
Animal fry. Ooh. Animal style fry.
That's how a bunch of bullshit on it. Garbage fries. I hate that shit. That's some fat ass American shit, bro.
The burger is good.
I love French fries. Oh gosh, are you okay?
My bad.
I'm too funny for my own good.
Went down the wrong tube. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Are you okay?
But yeah, it's a big back activity.
It is, bro. I hate garbage fries or like Garfield fries. Like I hate all of that shit. Like
Garfield.
Yes, that's just like, that's just another terminology. Just another terminology for like everything that you have, throwing it into one thing. Like I just don't like shit like that because it just feel like big
Or,
and fat. Like
a poutine. I fuck with a poutine.
well, I like that because it's like it's French too, right?
I don't know what that shit is.
Oh,
It's Canadian.
Okay, Canadian French. Like that sounds. That is not garbage fries. People would actually hate you for saying that.
I think poutine is just the gravy, right?
And cheese curd.
Cheese curd.
Yeah.
Ooh. I put bacon
But
on
that's
mine.
ew. Gravy is
chicken
almost
strips.
too. I've never had them, but I mean I've never had them before either. But like no,
You know what I be getting?
But yeah, it's very fat feeling when you're eating.
You know I be getting that curry fry. That curry fry from Demon on Belmont. That shit is so fucking. And I get the curry fry with the chicken breast chopped up in there. Woo!
I love French fries so much. I just like them straight up.
Nah,
Putting all that extra shit on top of them, bro. Just
I don't
like a
like-
stomach ache.
I don't like when it's overly cheesed up. I don't like the overly cheese sauce.
I barely like cheese fries like that. I be liking it where you can like dip it in
I dip it in there.
Portillo's.
I dip it in there, but In-N-Out is fire because you don't eat burgers, but like In-N-Out burger good as hell for real. I ain't gonna hold you for it because I don't even really eat fast food burgers like that.
That shit finna be $25, so you
It
gonna
will
eat there
be
twice.
It will be. It definitely will be.
That's ugly.
But I mean everything $20 now.
But 25 is crazy.
Chipotle 20. The only thing that's not 20 is Panda Express.
They
And that
can
Panda
keep
shit
that
is so fucking good. Oh
They
my
can
god.
keep that shit.
What? Panda Express? That shit is so fucking. Oh yeah, cause you.
That fucking that mall ass food.
That
chill.
orange chicken is so
That
fucking
mall ass
fire.
food.
Gang.
That mall
That
rat
chicken.
ass food.
I be getting that chicken teriyaki. Ooh, with the noodle. I get the That's the thing, cause like low key, Panda Express might be the cheapest food out right now. Cause you can get 15, you can get the extra, the 3 entree for real. I get the double teriyaki and then an orange. Yeah, it's definitely 2 meals in that bitch for real. But like, and then they just opened that Shake Shack. I'm finna be at that Shake Shack.
Fat.
It's across the street from Target in Logan, where that Panera used to be at. Where the export at in Logan, they put a Shake Shack there. I'm in that bitch for real, yo.
Fat.
Shit. Nah, about Home
By
Goods.
Target.
Home Goods, yeah.
Fat.
Shit, I'm finna be in that Shake Shack. I'm finna get me a shake burger. Because right now I only really get Shake Shack when I'm downtown for real. I'm finna get and I'm finna get a shake. Cause you know I love them. Ooh, I love a milkshake in the summertime. I mean that coffee milkshake from Potbelly. Potbelly fat too. Potbelly $20 too at this point. No, but they got all right, let me stop.
Are you hungry, Ferry?
Hell yeah, I'm hungry. I asked y'all that before I came up over here. I'm finna. All right, well, let's go ahead and play a song. Let's go ahead and break song. Damn, we went over. Let's go play a break song.
That's what you love here, talking about your stomach and your feelings. Let's new hot shit of the week. Let's play Landmine by Scuzzland.
Cousin them.
Shout out to Giselle and
yeah,
Robot.
so Giselle in a new band now. That's what we should call her.
It's not a new band.
Because I'm about to say
it's a reformation.
It's a reform. Because both of them was in a Bad Manners too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So they just reformed and moved some things around. But yes, Scuzzland, USA.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Next time we in New York, we got to get all of them on for real.
Yes, it would be a lot
We got to
of
get
fun.
because is it just her? It's just
it's
Giselle and Robot.
Just Giselle and Robot now, yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost positive, but yes.
Okay, we had both of them
I'm
on
so
there.
right with that. Yeah, for sure. Robot is definitely a character in one. Robot's been in the game for mad long.
I've heard a lot
stories.
I've heard a lot about Robot. I've never met it in person for real.
Yeah, definitely cool people.
Well, hell yeah. I was listening to music the other day, and I was listening to like old 2000s because that's my bag. You know what I'm saying? 2000s music and shit. And I was like, why the fuck they don't make remixes no more, man? Like I feel like I might have to take it upon myself to bring back the remix for real. Now, when the last time you heard a hard remix? It's a good question, right? Because they kind of like faded away.
But like, did remixes turn into the one that has the features on them?
Because
like people have the song,
because that's
have
the thing. Because back in the day, they used to be able to. They was able to. It was so many different kinds of remixes back in the day. You remember, like now I hit a remix and it'd be the same song and it'd be like a feature on there, like you were saying. Glorilla got on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the remix. I want the whole beat to be different. You know what
name an example
or
of
not even
back in the day though.
Remember they had somebody sleeping in my bed messing with my head, like the Drew Hill remix. Remember the original was the original slow. Or how about
was that like a DJ mix though, or
that was the remix.
Who made it?
Drew Hill.
Are you sure though?
Yeah. Drew Hill's a whole different song. That's what I'm saying. The remix used to be a whole different song. It might have one lead part that's the same. Drums different, everything else different. You remember when remember when J-Lo did I'm Real? The way with Ja Rule, and then she had the remix that was completely different.
I don't remember that.
Hold on. You remember the I'm Real remix? I can't remember how it go off the top of my head, but it was hard. I might have to go find that for real. Or hold on. I hate to say it. Yeah, you remember this remix right here? Wait, no, not this one.
That's
not
the
this
only
one.
song I know.
Damn, what a remix is.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh wait, is this it right here? If it's not, I'm gonna have to edit this out. Oh, come on, man. The remix was hard for real. Or how about this? A better example. Remember the Ignition?
But
that's the remix to Ignition.
But that's like the only one. That's what I'm saying. For it to be valid, what you're saying, I need more examples.
Okay, remember
because right when you said remix, respect, everyone.
Like I said, the Drew Hill, somebody sleeping in my bed. Because remember, sleeping in my bed was a slow song. Somebody sleeping, and then they put like the so deaf beat behind it. The beat will be different. Or I Need a Girl. Then you got the I Need a Girl remix, completely different beat.
It wasn't remix. It was part twos and stuff.
Well, I mean,
so that's different.
All right, hold on. Or all of that bad boy shit. They would do the remix. The Mario Winans remix. I should have had the songs queued up. I'm sorry I can't find the J-Lo remix.
But you would have to tell me how it sounds, because that's the only one that I know with her and Ja Rule.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube with it.
But then you'll never know if that's an official remix or not.
It is the official, because it used to be on TV, it used to be on radio and everything. All right, so this is the original. Hold on, I don't want to play it, because what if it's the same one I just played? Anyway, I want the remixes to go back to when they used to be a whole different song for real. Like I might have to just bring that energy back, because you know they bringing back a lot of this energy from the 2000s and shit, acting like ain't nobody thought of it before for real.
For sure.
And I feel like the remix was one thing that like really went out the window for real. Like
it probably did.
Or not even like sometimes they would switch the whole beat. Sometimes it would be the same beat, but it'd be faster. It'd had different drums on it and shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like they just started making club mixes though. Like,
well, that'd be because that's what I'm saying. The DJ would be doing making like a little house mix or some shit, and it'd be like, but no, I want the artist to come out bonus track on the album, remix, whole different beat, whole different song. Niggas would make a whole different song. Whole song would be different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to them days and shit, because that's the thing. Like, I think our attention spans now is just too short for real. They're like, back then we would have a song, we would live with it for so long, and then the remix would come out and it would like extend the amount of time I gave a fuck about the song for real.
I feel that.
And now it's just like, nigga put out a song only 2 minutes long, and then next week another nigga put out some songs and shit. Sure. I want to go back to people appreciate. Well, not even people. I'm gonna appreciate music and actually, like, you know, take time with it and live with it and shit. Cause I think I be moving so fast during life and shit that I'll be taking the time to like I'll put some shit on in the car. And like I said, when a nigga album come out, I play it all the way through. But I want to start, now that I'm walking this dog and shit every day, I throw my headphones on and shit and like listen to an album when I'm walking the dog and shit. Like I want to put music back in my life other than just being in the car driving to work and shit. Cause that's the thing. Before I used to be on the train all the time. I was commuting to school. I used to be on the train all the time to listen to music. I'm trying to think of places that I really used to like listen to music at all the time with my iPod. Metro. I used to just be walking everywhere. When you walking everywhere, you listen to music. You listen to music while you ride your bike?
Yeah, 1,000%.
A lot of people don't be doing that. If I'm riding my bike, I got my headphones. I don't give a fuck. I'll be all right.
I mean, people always say that, but like also my music isn't blaring because I do care and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
You know, I need to be able to hear if there's like a bike, someone's gonna come in front of me or something like that. Mm-hmm. So like I be listening, but like it's not full blast. Mm-hmm. You still have the same effect, but
and I think it's because I don't be going nowhere no more for real. Like when I get in the car, like
bro, you could walk Chip far as fuck.
Yeah,
you choose to walk him around the block.
I don't be walking around. I mean, we be going in and out the blocks for real. We go all the way to Diversey. We go all the way to.
You could drive somewhere and literally walk somewhere.
Yeah, drive somewhere. No, I mean
that's what people do with their dogs.
As soon as it start getting like now, it's getting warm outside. I've been waiting on taking him down to the beach and shit. We went one time. We went down to the beach one time, but then it got cold right after that, and it started snowing and shit after that shit. So we finna definitely be out here like. And then when they start doing like the outdoor DJ and shit, I'm finna be out here with him and shit. But yeah, it's because I don't be going, because like I feel like when I was a kid, I used to be going mad far, going to different suburbs, linking up with people, going to mad shows, linking up. It's really hard to get me to do anything that's gonna commute more than 30 minutes, to be honest.
I started to think that it's because of our phones type shit, bro.
And that too, for real.
Well, like that, but even linking up with people, like now you like, and I hate to make it so lame in terms because maybe it's not like that in every single situation, but now you can just see what a nigga's doing in a suburb far away. Instead of you would have to just call somebody and be like, damn, I haven't seen you in mad long. Do you want to come through?
You're
and
right.
You would be like, I haven't seen you in mad long. Hell yeah, I'm actually going to make the trek. But now we have everything like little fucking TVs.
So I feel like I don't need to go nowhere.
Yeah, because I'll just check on a nigga from here.
Yeah, because nigga, I would be like, I used to go out to the Palatine.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with people in Palatine. I used to fuck with niggas in Indiana, Cherville, Maryville, and then be like, oh, it's an hour away. That wouldn't even be that far to me.
Yeah, you're right.
It's real hard to get me to drive somewhere more than an hour.
Yeah.
It's real hard.
I used to be in South Bend all the time. Yeah. Shout out Terrible Tony. I used to be in South Bend, Indiana all the time fucking with them.
More shit like that.
But we're grown now.
Trip. But I mean, we could take a mini trip for a day. We just got to get up early, go, because South Bend like 2 hours away. He had an art show today, didn't he?
I know. Shout out to my nigga Tony. For real. I just guessed too.
Good job.
Yeah, that's really the fucking homie. But
so much shit. Like our minds be moving so fast. I have to remind myself. I heard a nigga say this week. I heard a nigga say that nature take his time and everything get done. Nature, you can't rush nature. You know what I'm saying? So why I feel like I gotta be rushed everywhere I'm going and shit. You feel me?
There's so many factors into that. But yeah, because time is precious, bro. Nature and all of that, right? Mm-hmm. Like Mother Nature, like way older than you. You know what I'm saying? Our time that we have it's a certain amount of time. They told you it's a certain amount of time. So I think that we always take that in consideration though.
Yeah, like,
and that makes you kind of speed up things.
Like I said, let's start appreciating shit. Like when I was at Expo last week, I was just like, let me stop and like look at this instead of just walking through everything. Like when we was walking, me and Kel was walking through, she was walking through everything. I'm like, Kel, let's stop and like let's look at everything and appreciate it for what it is while we here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those words for everything, for literally that. Let's stop and appreciate this while we're here.
On my soul,
and that literally be some wise words to live by.
Yeah, because that's why I wrote that minimalism shit on the board for real. Because like, I feel like within everything, like everything is being stripped down of its individuality. And I used to be down for that. I fucked with it. But like when I was at Expo last week, I really started thinking about like attention to like little details and shit that we don't have no more. Like when I was decorating, like you said decor. I'm gonna use decor. Like when I was decorating my crib and shit, like I used to just give me the straight table. Just give me cause I'm trying to be modern. You know what I'm saying? But like maybe I want a little molding on the wall or some shit. Even with like how I be dressing and shit. Like I've been wearing sweatsuits and fucking jeans, just keeping it simple and shit. But like if everybody do that, then it ain't nothing to appreciate no more, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Ev, I was like, remember niggas used to pimp their cars, for real? Like that's the whole reason they started even doing the pimp my ride shit, because that was a thing that niggas would do when they got their cars. They gon' change the lights. They gon' put seat covers on their shit. Every shit was their own, for real. And now it's just like everything is so streamlined and you can't appreciate. It ain't nothing to appreciate, for real.
Well, even if it's not a car thing, I feel like like even with people's apartments, and it's respect. Like this, it's fine being like minimalist and like neat, but when you go to so many different kinds of people's houses and like it looks like a museum in there, like does anyone live here? There's like one plant, one couch, one table. You know what I'm saying? Like just like, and like not a picture, like not a respect, family is iffy for some people, but like there's nothing homely about it. It looks like a staged house, like a show house, like a house that they show for a showing. Like it doesn't look like anyone, there's no like warmth. Like this is where you live. Where are the parts that speak to you? Or do you just want to make it like minimalistic TikTok? Like everything's just neat and like, nothing's moved and like I have to fix the pillows and like chop it down so that it gives that, like it's better homes and gardens every day, don't you want? And it's respect, it's personal preference.
Because until like 3 days ago, I was a heavy subscriber to the minimalism. And I'm not saying collect all that shit in y'all crib, yo. Because a lot of y'all niggas, I know y'all niggas got all that shit in y'all crib. Throw that shit away. I ain't saying hoard no shit. But what I'm saying is like it used to be fly. It used to be fly when a nigga used to make his own airbrush t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that has not ever become unfly.
But I think it kind of has, for real. Like,
I don't know.
It used to be fly to have artwork everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be having artwork. I just feel like people be very specific now instead of like what they want. Like, if you see something big and bold, you'll be like, well, aesthetically nowhere in my house this works, like I'm just not gonna get it. When it's like if you really liked that, just get that shit. Don't not get it because it doesn't go with the color palette of your kitchen type shit. Like what?
I mean,
if
I definitely
you like it, I don't know, but like to not get it at all.
But I feel you.
Fine if it's speaking to you like that and you really felt like you needed to cop it, don't not cop it because aesthetically. In your entire life, it could never fit because it's not gray
and I mean
or
it
black.
About like everything. Like I was driving around here. I'm just looking at these new cribs, and I used to like those like sleek like new cribs and shit. But like they really all exactly the same, for real. And when I think about the purpose for minimalizing shit, the purpose is not because it look good. The purpose is because it's cheaper to make. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't made us think that's the norm, for real. Like the only reason they do shit like that is because it's cheaper, for real.
I don't know if that's the only reason.
It is. I mean, when I'm talking about like cribs and shit, when they be building these new buildings and shit, like it's more expensive to get somebody to come in and do some details on the outside of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Do put molding up on the wall. You're just gonna keep it bare, empty.
But they could have like bare, empty, very expensive materials though.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's not. But that's what I'm saying. It's not about. Like I said, it's almost like stripping the creativity out of it, for real. Because like you said, it's still gonna cost the money. They just doing bare material. They're still gonna cost the money, but you're not gonna anything extra. You're not gonna do. Like it's extra to get somebody to do some custom shit, custom furniture and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like it's extra to get somebody to customly spray paint your shirt.
I do feel like more minimalistic like things don't have custom things. Because like Giselle was even kind of on that. like in certain moments and like getting concrete tables and things like that. Like they were very minimalistic, but like you said to go get somebody to get, you know what I'm saying? But it was still, you know, they'll have a piece in a showroom and it'll just be a minimalistic piece and it'll be from artists and they'll like, okay, I need a side table just like that. But it's so boring and standard that you're just like
what happened to nigga with custom ass in their shoes? Remember niggas wear custom shoes all the time.
Yeah.
Niggas used to wear custom like it used to be so much custom shit. Niggas used to wear like remember when niggas used to wear the used to get your girl to make you a lanyard with different colors with the things.
With the plastic.
Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I would have that. And I would have that on. I would have the red and black and the red, black and white necklace on that my girl made me with my Bulls jersey. Custom shoes on. It's just like the individuality is gone for it. Like I can't tell nothing from apart from each other. It's all the same now. And I think it's due to like, cause I was watching this one thing too about like logos and like how they minimalize logos and shit. You know, I'm a graphic designer, so I'll be watching all that shit.
For sure.
And niggas was like, people defending it was like, you try to make it as simple as possible so your brain has an easier job at deciphering and like noticing that logo and remembering it what it is. So you make it as simple as possible. But on the other hand, when everything gets like that, it's all boring as fuck. They all look the same for real. And it be niggas making logos that just be a square. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they was talking about the Roblox new logo. I don't give a fuck about Roblox, but they was the logo there. And it's literally just a square for real. Niggas like, I could make this on my phone right now in 10 seconds.